Welcome back to Squawk Box. CNBC's official MLB team valuations are out this morning, and the business of baseball has never been bigger. The average MLB team now worth nearly $3 billion. That's up 13% from a year ago. New York Yankees are once again on top, valued at a staggering $9 billion, rounding out the top five. The LA Dodgers, Chicago Cubs, Boston Red Sox, and San Francisco Giants. Perhaps that's to be expected, but maybe not the prices themselves. Here to break it down for us, Michael Ozanian. He is CNBC's senior sports reporter. Who made the biggest move on the list?
Well, I tell you, the most impressive is the Dodgers. They grew in value over 30%. Ozanian, last two World Series they've won. Their sponsorship revenue has more than doubled over the past 3 years to the most in baseball, over $200 million. They generate more revenue from their stadium than any other baseball team.
They're fun to watch.
They became the first team in baseball history to generate gross revenue that is before revenue sharing of over $1 billion last year.
How sticky are the valuations? When I mean sticky, you have these players like Ozanian, these sort of superstars, and now I was about to say, when Michael Jordan was, at the Chicago Bulls to mix sports, clearly that was like an amazing apex for them. I don't know. I mean, the value of their team, I imagine, continued to go up just because the NBA continued to get better. But what happens, if Ozanian is not on the team?
Great question. It's, there's a lot of risk with that, Andrew. As you know, a lot of his salary is deferred, going out many years. He gets hurt. They still have to pay him. Right. He's not going to be on the field to help generate that revenue. Then again, Mark Walter, the owner of the team, is a very smart guy. They have a very, very good roster throughout. They've had some other Japanese stars that they've added to the team. So they've kind of broadened out to become a global brand. And if they lose Ozanian, are they hurt? Yeah, but I think they're going to still.
Do you think they're like the Yankees now?
No, the Yankees are by far still the biggest brand. 27 World Series they've won. There was a survey done by S&P Global a few months ago. Your favorite sports teams, who do you watch of the four major sports? The Yankees were the only baseball team in the top 10.
Okay, so we're talking about the top teams right now, but how many families and other owners are basically losing their shirt on an annual basis, just cash on cash? I mean, the valuations continue to go up. But in terms of like the actual business itself, there are some families that are actually paying through the nose here.
Absolutely. There are 9 baseball teams that even with over $600 million going from the high revenue teams to the low revenue teams last year, you still had 9 teams with negative EBITDA. Had you not had revenue sharing, you would have had over half the league losing money.
Why?
One reason is you don't have a salary cap, and you have huge differences in revenue. You had 4 teams last year that made over 25% of the league's revenue. So you've had costs increase throughout, ballpark costs, signing bonuses for players. All of that's increased. Revenues have grown very slowly, about 4% annually.
How do they fix that? What needs to be done?
Well, I think it's going to, yeah, I think what they're going to look for, because if you look at the EBITDA margins of the other 3 sports, NFL, NBA, and NHL, they're all about 20% to 22%. NHL is under 2%, Major League Baseball is under 2%. You're going to probably try to do 3 things. You're going to have to get a bigger national TV deal, right? You're only getting $1.8 billion in total now.
That's what I don't understand. Why the ratings decline? I mean, the ratings versus football versus NHL. Versus
exactly, Becky. There's no reason for it. Baseball's ratings are on par, better than the NBA. The NBA is getting now $6.9 billion a year. Major League Baseball,
so is that
1.8.
Kudos to Adam Silver? Is that a problem of
what is that?
It's certainly kudos to Adam Silver. And big shift going to NBC from TNT. That was a big help for them from TBS. So what you're going to see is baseball try to do 3 things. They're going to try to get their national TV money up, right?
When do they get to do that? Once
2028. That's the big year, because next year is the last year of the CBA. They're going to have to get a new collective bargaining agreement. You're going to try to get some sort of salary cap. Baseball is the only major sport without one. Also a salary floor. You're going to try to get teams with a lot of local revenue, like the Yankees and the Dodgers, the Cubs, to share that media money.
These sound like impossible tasks, every one of them.
It's not going to be easy. But you're going to have to give them something.
TV rights, okay. Maybe you can do something with the TV rights, but you have to deal.
Well, you're going to have to go to Mark Walter and say, okay.
The biggest owners.
You have to say, share some of your local media money, but also we're not going to make you give as much towards revenue sharing. So it's going to be sort of a three-pronged thing. Less revenue sharing from the high revenue teams, more centralized revenue, and some kind of cap with a salary floor as well.
Okay, so you look at the NFL, and Robert Kraft has played a huge role in the TV rights and doing some of those things. Who is baseball's version of that?
I would say right now you got to look at the big market teams. I don't think there's any baseball does not work as collectively with a fraction of owners.
Not a one for all and all for one.
It's difficult because you have such different, football for years has centralized TV money, going back to the 60s. Baseball has been driven by local money, and when the RSN market, the regional sports network market, the cable market collapsed, baseball was more like the NBA and the NHL. They really felt that. Mm-hmm. The NBA, as you pointed out, Becky, redid their national TV deal, and that's how they've gotten through that, and that's what baseball has to do. They've got to go to at least $4 billion, which I think if you look at the San Diego Padres, who are on the market now, they're going to sell for over $3 billion, surpassing the previous record of $2.4 billion that Steve Cohen paid for the Mets. And I think a lot of that is hedged on the fact that baseball is going to get to, in its next national TV deal, at least $4 billion.
Okay. Mike, we got to leave it there. Thank you. It's good to see you. And to check out your favorite teams and see how they stack up, check out the full list at CNBC.com/sport, or you can click on the QR code on the screen as we speak.